Okie dokie. We're good. Right, what number is it? Amaranth pink. Number 139. Let's make sure I actually get it correct this time. Unlike last time, where I messed it up. Spent half the stream doing the wrong colour. Like a dickhead. So, the colour today is this one here. Amaranth pink. 139. Is that it? Nope. 125. 219, 184. 36. Might have been an idea to find the pen before I started, but you know, here we are. What the hell is it? 162. 190. What the feck is this colour? It is 139. None of them. Oof. God, I'm so old I can't even stand up properly. I missed it. 219, 125, 192, 109, 184, 136. Was that accidentally on the wrong side? 107, 195, 1110, 194, 196, 163. Where the hell is this pen? 139, there it is. Right, since I spent half the stream doing the wrong pen last week, so I spent like half an hour starting this one. And I was quite enjoying that drawing as well. I'm just double checking, triple checking. 139, 139. Because I didn't read the bastard pen properly, but we're here now. So let's get on with it, shall we? And welcome to everyone who's come in. Thank you for popping in. Yeah, I'll be doing one of these, or two of these a week at least now, because my Black Book series is finished. I'll be doing a tour of that this week. Tomorrow I shall be looking for I know you can get these deals on websites, so Shopify is the website I have decided on. I just haven't got around to it for various reasons and excuses that I will not share here. But I will be, by the end of this week, hopefully having it up, because I want to make sure I get the right deal on it as well, because I know you can get like 2 months and 3 months for £1 and all that sort of stuff. And I want to try and get it as cheap as possible, because I know I'm not going to sell loads of stuff to begin with. But like I say, if I just manage to sell one a month, then I'll be happy with that. One of the advantages of cocking up last week is that I drew my drawings a bit faster. Didn't put as much thought into it, and it came out quite good. I quite like the results. I'm going to try and do the same here, just think about it as much, just throw some lines and shapes together, see where we arrive at by the end. Crack open a beverage. Yeah, anyone who is who does stop by the stream, if you can do us a favour and just drop us some likes and stuff like that. Since the For You page isn't playing nice. There's an artist I follow. Apologies, I've forgotten your name because I'm an idiot. And she put on one of her stories that it's not been shared to the For You page because of some nonsense. The reason I got, basically TikTok just decided it wasn't good enough for. I think it was along the lines of it looked like it plagiarized someone else's work, and I'm like, what, my own? So I had to delete it and re-upload it. Yeah, just TikTok being a bellend. I don't know how it works on YouTube, but there's a heart button that you can spam in the same way that you can on TikTok, because I'm streaming this on TikTok and on YouTube. But yeah, any likes, shares, and the rest of it. Eternally grateful I would be. Really paranoid at 139, it definitely was the right pen. Evening, Dead Hand. How's it going, my friend? Thanks for stopping in. A little bit later today. I just had dinner and all that sort of stuff to sort out. And I've got the right pen today. Look, you can bear witness to the fact that I've not fucked it up this time. Speaking of fuck ups, if there's anyone on TikTok watching that, that's funny. Sorry. Anyway, what was I doing? So, can I fit it in? Yeah, 139, right? That's what. So lilac was last week's 139, right? That's where we are. You can verify this for me, Dead Hand. 139, 139. I've got the right pen. TikTok, you can. Can you see that on TikTok? Yeah, there you go. But yes, you can verify that for me. Started a little bit over on the left today. Oh, excuse me. But how are we anyway, Dead Hand? Have you had a good weekend? Get up to much? I can confirm that's correct. Good. God, the stream on YouTube is miles behind. Absolutely miles behind. Not much happening over the weekend. Just a quiet one. Yeah, same here. Nothing doing at all. Sorted out the thumbnails, I've uploaded everything because I was falling behind on all the pictures I was supposed to have uploaded. I think I was about 5 behind on either side. I think I was on my Black Book one, it was about 46 at 50, and then on these ones it was about 48. No, sorry, about 30, 37, 38. So over the weekend I said, right, just get it all uploaded. Because I didn't want to do the Black Book sketchbook tour before it was all up to date. So along with doing the tour tomorrow, I'm going to look for any sort of deals I can get with Shopify to get that up. So that is the challenge I've set myself this week, because I'm just annoying myself with the sort of anxiety of putting up the shop. It's like, just get it done. It was the same feeling like when I first went live. It was the same feeling when I first printed them off. It's just, I don't know what it is, just a nervousness of, it's the fear of failure. And it's like, look, it's that whole thing, you're never going to know if it succeeds or not until you actually do it. And it's a process. It's not just you try it once and then that's it, it's dead. It's, you know, you can improve on things. You're selling artwork, you're not, do you know what I mean? You're not repairing a supercomputer to save the world. It's silly. But annoyingly, that nervousness is there. Thank you for the likes as well. I've not seen that on TikTok. Sorry, apologies for that. I don't know who did it, but thank you very much for liking the stream on TikTok. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's one of those where you kind of get frustrated. I don't know if like everyone's anxiety is different and it manifests in different ways for different people, but I don't know what it's like for you, but like for me, I just get to the point where I just get frustrated with myself and say, get a grip, just do it. Stop giving yourself excuses and stop pussyfooting around it. Just do it, and what happens will happen. I do need to. I tell you what, hay fever has ripped my face apart this week. Like my eyes, holy shit. Yeah, my eyes have killed me. Yeah, hay fever, kids, I don't recommend it. Bits of fluff and shit always getting on there. Yeah, I managed to avoid hay fever for about 3 years. Like, it's not touched me for ages, but this year, it was last week? What were we on Monday? So a week ago Friday, it just absolutely battered me. Like a week ago on Friday, it hit me that bad, I got a sinus infection off the back of it. It was like, oh my God. But the missus, God bless her, she came back and bought me a load of stuff, so it's like there's this cooling gel stuff, I don't know if that's gonna be good. Alevia. These things I think could be good. It's like I think you put these in the fridge and then you put them over your eyes, and there's some wipes in the fridge to wipe all the pollen and all that shit. But it's yeah, it's fucking ball ache. I've got absolutely no idea where I'm going with this drawing, and that's kind of how I like it. I'm just gonna move about and see where I end up. Uni, how's it going, my friend? How's your weekend been? A good one? How's your sister doing? Is she okay? When I say okay, I mean relatively speaking since last time we spoke. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's horrible news. No, I'm glad she's doing sort of like okay, like relatively speaking. That's all you can hope for, I guess. Salantafor, thank you so much for liking the stream on TikTok. Appreciate it. Yeah, because any likes on any of the platforms, always grateful for. They do help. I wonder if it works on YouTube. Like, I don't know if you boys can see it. There's that little heart on the chat. If you give that a spam. Excuse me, maybe some people come in here as I try not to fall off my chair. Visual Vendetta, how's it going? Oh, thank you so much. Just, I really appreciate that. Be careful, though. But thank you so much for popping in, and thank you for all the likes and stuff as well. Sorry, Uni. I skipped over that. So remember the day I told you about my Microsoft account being correct? Yep. Oh, no way. Sorry to hear about your Facebook account. What happens then with the Facebook account? Is it that person's forever now, or can you just delete it entirely and then start again? It's been. I think Facebook and Instagram have been screwy since that Meta thing took over. I reckon that's why I lost my Instagram account, my first one. I mean, there wasn't much on there. So it was okay, but completely forgot what I'm doing here. Like, what I mean is, like, if you've got personal photos and things like that on your Facebook page, what happens in that sort of, with that kind of thing? So the personal bot added the email address, then removed yours. So it's theirs forever now. Yeah, that would mess me up, because it's a case of, it doesn't matter if they change the email, like the password bit. Because I'm assuming the reason they do it is they're going to get in touch with you and demand money for it, for you to get it back. But yeah, I don't understand how they crack the password. I think that's the bit that kind of gets me. Like, how would they do that? Interesting. But surely Facebook can do something. Like, if you've told them that like, what I don't understand is if you've told them, look, this account is compromised, someone else has got in, hacked it, surely then they just say, right, they'd have to, surely there's got to be more than those steps. Like, you'd have to say, all right, then we'll tell them, because you'd have to send what, a photo ID of yourself matching up with the pictures on your Facebook account and saying, look, I'm changing the password to this. Tell them that they need to put in a new password to match the one I've just given you. There's got to be a way, surely. That's what I don't understand. It's like how... I personally keep hammering them and saying, look, there's personal things on there. Like, if you need to shut it down entirely, then do that. But I'm not having it where you just shrug your shoulders and go, oh, well, that's that then. I'd be like, nah, you're sorting this out. Oh, gutted. But again, I don't understand. Not from your end. It shouldn't matter if you've changed your password or not. From their end, I'd be like, you're sorting this now. Like, if you have to nuke the account, then do that. But I'd be on at them and I'd say it's not good enough that... Deactivated or deleted all my friends made. But yeah, I understand all that, but surely Facebook themselves can override that and say, look, or maybe bait them and just say, look, you've got a new password. There's got to be something they can do. Like, I'd send photo ID of myself to say, look, the person who's now in control of this account is not me. So basically tell them... People emailing me, what's this? But yeah, that's what I would... I don't, because none of this is your fault. Yeah, like the fact that this has been allowed to happen on their watch, it'd be like... I wouldn't leave Facebook alone. I'd say I'm going to keep hassling you until you do something about this. Like, even if you have to nuke the account, I'd say just make sure it's not in the hands of someone else. That's what I'd be doing. I'd be battering them. Like, every day I'd be on at them. I'd say, like, I'd accept, like, if you can't get the account back, then I accept that. But to just sort of shrug your shoulders and go, oh, well, it's gone now. Someone else has got it. It's like, no. Nuke it if you have to, but you can't just let someone else have it. That's stupid. Yeah. No, you do right, man. I'd keep hounding them. I wouldn't leave them alone, personally. If it was me, I'd just be like, nope. I'd rather you delete the whole account than let some flipping weirdo have it. Messaging. Oh, God's sake. Right, bear with me 1 second. I'm just going to have to pause. I will be back. How'd you pause again? Okay, we're back. Flipping heck. With the real person. I really like the pink art, especially in graffiti kind of style. No, I've really started neon pink. It's bright pinks, Vendetta. I really like bright neon pinks. My colours. Oh my god! I'm pretty sure every stream I've done, I think this must be about 6 in a row, where something has happened. So I've just had a message saying that my missus has tried to order something on Amazon. Card declined due to lack of funds. Obviously have to go and investigate. Arsehole falls completely out off the face of the earth. It's fine. Check the bank. It's fine, but I don't know if something's going on with Amazon. But it caused concern because was it last week on the way to school when I was picking up the kids, I had a phone call saying that X amount of money has been taken out. Yeah, your payment has been declined. And again, people won't leave me alone, so there you go. But yeah, it was fun. Like immediately I thought it's got to be fake, and it was. Like they don't message you like that, but yeah, I'll have to investigate it. Fucking hell. One of those days. I've been following this cartoonist that used pink glasses. Oh, nice. Who's the artist? I love following new artists. Coop, how's it going, my friend? You had a good weekend? And my missus has just told me that she's nearly hit a fucking kid. God, today has been one of those days in underlined, highlights, everything you want. From the sounds of it, because a stupid parent weren't watching their kid. I would have been beeping the shit out of that horn. Like, what are you doing not watching your kids, especially near a road? Like, I'm always on at my kids near roads. Like, always. Like, watch what you're doing. I haven't forgotten the number either, Dead Hand. I know you're going to remind me, and please do continue to remind me, but I've been kind of thinking of where to put it. Cute mittens. I'll have a look. Good weekend. Yeah, nothing weekend. Glad you had a good weekend, but it's been a nothing one for me. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Only that's shit. If it makes you feel better, mine's been shit as well. Not in the same way yours has been, but the start to my year has been flipping pony and all. But no, but no, pink is one of my favourite colours to use in my drawings now. I used to hate pink because it was, I don't know, I just thought it was aesthetically, like, not attractive. I can't really describe it, but I just thought it was an ugly colour. But I think when you kind of use it in kind of a neon-y way, like light, as if it lights, then I think it looks really, really good. Yeah, I mean, I think that's the fact that it costs money, I think is disgusting, but if it needs to be done, then then yeah. Because I suppose that is one way in which the whole meta universe thing is sort of works in your favour, that it's linked. So you can kind of say, look, this clearly isn't me. But yeah, I'd definitely keep on, like really keep on at them. That's what I'd be doing. I wouldn't stop. Like, I wouldn't stop harassing them until they got it sorted. Like, even if, again, like, I wouldn't care if the account got nuked, because you can always start a new one. Shall I put it here? In fact, I'm going to put it down there, maybe. I don't know. Where did I put my last one? Yes, dead hand. I could not agree more. Yeah, dog shit. No, yeah. I think it's meta in general. The thing is dog shit. 11-year-old. Something like, yeah. Yeah, keep us posted, man. I hope you get it. I hope you get it sorted. But I think that's gross that they charge you to speak to a real person. It's like, well, if your security isn't up to snuff, then it shouldn't be. Yeah, that was the last one I did. That was the one I did on Friday. I think I did all right, actually, considering that was what, about 2/3 of a stream's worth, because I did the wrong flipping colour. But that's a really nice colour. I do really like that. That one was on the right side. Yeah, I'll do this one on the left side then. Cherry Blossom. Yeah, this one's called, what's this one called again? Amaranth Pink. It says it right there in the title, Jamie. You typed it. You literally typed it in the title there, and you've had to go and look at you. So after this one, it starts kind of drifting into purples. That's when we're out of the pinks and into the purples. But what I'm going to do, I think I did say this on Friday, is I think I'm going to use the Monday and Friday streams for this now. And I'm going to do other work on other days. Mainly just to get through them, really. Because there's a lot to do. What we're in now, 42. So there's 120 minus 42 is what, 78? So there's 78 to do. If I manage to pull out sort of 2 a week, and occasionally do one on a Sunday as well, then hopefully I'll really start burning through these. That's the goal anyway. Yeah, if we can start doing it to about 3 a week, then I can get a good chunk of these out of the way. With snacks. Oh yeah, Snack Master Coob. What have we got? A couple of pieces of hazelnut, chocolate, and a glass of Fanta Lemon Zero. Absolutely bang on choice, that. I have an apple flavoured mousse juice. And I've just eaten. I just had some like chicken noodles and a sarnie today. Wasn't really hungry. But I'm going to make maybe chicken pasta tomorrow or a sausage stew. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Well, I'll see what the kids want. They normally dictate what I cook for dinner. Oh, I love apple tango. Yeah, my son loves apple tango as well. On a positive note for my account, I still have all the photos from there because I... Oh, there you go. That's what you want. I'm the same with all mine. Like, all the photos. My missus takes like 1 billion photos. So I have to take them off her phone, and I've got so many photographs. But I'm going to... I think I've got them backed up 3 times, I think. Like, she'd murder me. I think there was a small chunk of photos that I lost when Xander was born. A very small chunk. Because they were only at the time saved on my old hard drive. And it went bang. So that's when I kind of went, I'm saving everything. It's older than the last. No. I think that's it. Like, I mean, a Facebook account, like on its face, it's just a Facebook account. You can live without it. You know, you make a new one. It's the fact that some creep just gets hold of it, and for what purpose? Like, I've heard of people trying to nick accounts and say, right, pay me this amount and you can get it back, and, you know, always tell them to fuck off. Like, not a chance. Like, I've tried to, again, it's since Meta took over, it's kind of adjusted some of the settings on, like, my missus' Facebook. She always had it on private, so she'd share, like, family photos, but it's not been doing that recently, and some absolute weirdos have been commenting, like, from, like, South Africa or America somewhere. It's like, what are you doing? Yeah, I've got a brand new SSD. Well, I say brand new, I've not opened it yet, which I need to fit into my PC. I've got an external 1 terabyte hard drive and 2 externals. So that's where all my shit's backed up. Right, the number today is going to go on the left here somewhere, but I don't know where yet. I'm going to fill out some space. Do you know what I thought about starting playing again? I've not played it in a good few years. Yeah, it's shit, only, but you know, like I say, just keep hounding them, see if we can get it back. I don't personally like that. I don't like Google being linked up to my phone. When you take a photograph on your phone and it gets saved automatically, it's like, no, my phone is just a device on its own. Whenever I want the photos from it, I'll put it onto my computer or on my own hard drive. I don't need Google having anything to do with that. I hate that. It's like, mind your own fucking business, Google. Nothing to do with you. My phone's okay, but my missus has got a new Google Pixel 7a. And it's like Google doesn't let you take any photos unless it's linked to your Google account, which is just awful. It's like, why? But what was I saying? Yeah, there was a game I'm thinking of getting back into. I've not played it in years, but I really enjoyed it. But one of the problems is I have heard that the sequel to this game is bad. And that game is Overwatch. I flipping loved Overwatch. I've got a couple of Funko Pops that I got a few years ago. I've got a Reaper one, I've got a Tracer one, Widowmaker, and I've got one more. Is it? Oh, do I have? No, I didn't get the Soldier 76 one. Who else did I get? Widowmaker, Tracer. I don't know where they are now, but I'm sure I got Reaper and someone else. But yeah, I got the graphic novel, which I really enjoyed. I loved the lore of it, the world build of it. I thought it was great, but I haven't played the second one yet. I would like to, but I've heard they've ruined it a bit. I don't know. We'll have to see, though. What heroes did you like playing? So, if memory serves me correctly, depending on what... Because I tried to play the objective as opposed to just play heroes I like. So I'd have... Whenever I was because it was attack. So it was the tanks. Attack, but it wasn't called attack. It was called something else. Defense and healer. So your kind of plain old attack were Soldier 76, Reaper. I did like playing as Hanzo, but I was rubbish as him. I really liked, I forget, she was one of the new characters, the one with the rifle. It was like the female version of McCree, but McCree's not called McCree anymore, is he? Because of some nonsense. I liked playing as McCree. Healer-wise, I was always Moira. And I liked her because that's my nan's name. And I was always quite good with her. I was rubbish with... no, is it Mercy? No. I wasn't great as a tank, but if I was, I'd always go Roadhog. I enjoyed playing as Junkrat as well. Storage, yeah, definitely. Ash, yeah, I very much liked Ash. I wasn't the best with her, but I loved... it was so satisfying with the rifle. I thought, yeah, she was a great character. I was terrible with Farah. Couldn't get on with her at all. And when I played it, because I started playing it quite near the start, and it was because she went through the most changes near the start. Because there was that, it was like a wall that went right through the middle of the map, but then they got rid of it. There was the teleportation thing, the car wash, famously known, those 6 turrets that she had. Diva. Diva was who I was. If I was a tank, I was normally Diva. I absolutely despised the little dwarf guy. What's he called? I played Bastion sometimes. Bastion was one of those where he's fun to play, but because he kept getting nerfed. He was fun. I'd only kind of selectively play him. It'd be kind of situational. I tried Reinhardt, but I wasn't very good with him. Torbjorn, yeah. Couldn't stand that little prick. Before they had the... again, this is early days I played this. Before they had it so you could never play as the same character. I remember we got into a game of 6 Torbjorns and it was like, this is just bullshit. But then you couldn't play as the same character, but... Torbjorn, yeah, because it was him and Reinhardt when were they kind of like buddies. I did quite like Tracer. She was quite hard to use though, I thought. Like when you kind of got the knack of her, she was really good. Genji I was atrocious as. I couldn't use him. But yeah, I did enjoy. I wasn't great with Hanzo, but I did like using him. I thought he was fun. But yeah, Moira. I'd say the character I was best as was Moira because I actually used her properly as a healer. I didn't just go around spamming stuff. Soldier 76 I liked a lot. No, Junkrat was one of those that was fun, but when I think from the sounds of it, I can't say for sure, but from the sounds of it, 10-minute sketch. Hey man, like, oh, thank you so much, 10-minute sketch. Thank you so much for popping in as well. Very much appreciate it. So I'm jumping back between TikTok and YouTube. So forgive me on TikTok if I do miss your comment. But yeah, when I played Overwatch, it seemed like I kind of got the sweet spot of it, where it seemed really well balanced. Like, it didn't matter if, like, you could have like 3 or 4 favorite characters that you liked as much as each other. So if someone got Junkrat, it's like, no worries, I'll go with this other one. Or if you were on healer, then if you didn't have Moira, you could go another. There was a different one. I forget the healers. It was Mercy, Moira, Zenyatta, the floating robot with the orbs. Was it Zenyatta? He was another one who I quite liked playing as, but I wasn't great as him. There was someone else. I forget who. But yeah, it just seemed that, like, when I played it, it was really, really nicely balanced. Like, you had to have 6 different characters. Yeah, Zenyatta. They changed it a bit as well. I was kind of 50-50 on this when it was you had to kind of queue up for the classes. So it was like offense, tank, and healer, I think it was. And they grouped together a load of sort of players in the offense anytime. No, thank you. Appreciate it. We're just chatting Overwatch in the YouTube chat because I loved that game. But yeah, where you had to kind of queue up to use different types of hero. I wasn't sure about that. Especially in casual, because the whole point of that was you're there to kind of practice and just sort of loosely muck about. You weren't really there to be like uber serious. So it didn't make sense. I suppose in competitive or ranked, it made more sense to do that. Like, I got it there, but in casual mode, I didn't get it. I just thought, what's the point in doing it here? But has anyone here played Overwatch 2 yet? I've heard not good things about it. Like, it's one of the laziest sequels ever. I hear my kids are getting a bollocking again. It's not been their finest week, if I'm honest. I've only dabbled with a couple of friends, maybe 20 games. See, if it's the same, I personally wouldn't mind that. Because, like I said, I've not played Overwatch in, what, maybe 5, before COVID. So we're talking, what, 5-6 years? I've not played Overwatch 4. I'd definitely go back and have a crack with it, just to see what it's about. Like I said, I loved the world building of it. Like the whole sort of backstory of all the characters. I thought it was brilliantly kind of teed up. It'd be such a shame if they've cocked it up like so badly. Like, I don't know how. Yeah, I just don't get it. Like, I thought the loot box system was fine. Like, you got a good, like, if you didn't pay for loot boxes, you did get a good amount of skins, like loads of different ones. I've heard that's not the case anymore. Yeah, I thought Overwatch seemed like when they brought in new heroes, it was an event. Like, it was spread out enough that you thought, yeah, it was an event. Like, I remember when was it ARTEZA, when she came in, and I don't know. I think Ash came after ARTEZA, didn't she? And Moira. Like, it was like just a handful over the few years I played it. Is it? I heard it was free. Is Overwatch 2 free these days? I did hear that. I don't know if that's the case. I'd be shocked if it was. Like they turned it into a free game. Like I think I paid full whack for Overwatch 1. Because it was the only reason I had what's their thing called? BattleNet, is it? Oh no, I tell a lie, I've got StarCraft 2. I played that for a bit as well. But I didn't play StarCraft online. I did the campaign of StarCraft 2 and then that was it. I didn't do anything else. It is free, yeah. Do you know what then? If it's free, I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna install it tonight and I'm gonna give it a crack. Because I was thinking about it the other day. Like, I don't know where my Widowmaker and Tracer little Funko Pops are, but I've got like the graphic novel. I thought was great. I don't know if anyone's seen this. Yeah, so yeah, the Overwatch graphic novel. I don't know if anyone's seen this. I thought it was really, really good. Roadhog, Torbjorn, Farah, Symmetra. Who was Symmetra? But I highly recommend, because it's a load of short stories. I remember the artwork for the Torbjorn story in this I thought was brilliant. And the artwork for it was mega. Who was Symmetra? Oh, Farah was the Symmetra I'm thinking of. That was Symmetra. I was thinking that was Farah. Yeah, Farah the missile. Yeah, I played her quite often. Winston as well. I remember him. Soldier 76. Oh no, I'm thinking of the Junkrat one where the artwork was great. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Or was it the Torbjorn one? No, it was the Torbjorn one. Look at that. Stunning. Beautiful artwork. Look at that. That's what you want, isn't it? Yeah, it's because this one's. It says as Anthology Volume 1, and that to me suggested they were going to do a Volume 2. I have not searched for it. But yeah, I don't know, I might give Overwatch 2 a blast then. I might give it a whirl. Because I did really enjoy it. Like back in the... There's some videos on YouTube of years ago. My friends put up of us playing it, just mucking about and having a laugh. And it was good times. Like I really enjoyed that. We had such a good laugh on it. Just mucking about, trying to come up with alternative names for Winston. He was another character that I liked, but I just couldn't get to grips with him. I was shocking with him. Yeah, I was always Diva or Roadhog. Again, Roadhog was another one who I liked, but I wasn't the best with him. Like some characters, you kind of had to be a bit more tactical, whereas I like to get stuck in there. Like really hit hard the point, or like defend the point really hard. But sometimes you have to be a bit more thoughtful about it. Symmetra had the tiny box. Yeah, that was the one. The car wash it was called, was it? Where you'd like stick it on an entrance. And then just let someone walk through it and they get absolutely toasted. I've got a video, I think it's saved on Facebook, where I got a quintuple kill. I've only got a quintuple kill twice. I've never got a team kill. And it was once with Reaper and once with Diva. Because her finisher was, or her ultimate, sorry, he just turns it into a bomb and just bung it over. And the Reaper one was the teleport. And then bang, bang, bang. I saw somebody, the reason why I thought about it is because I saw some videos on TikTok of Cracked Up. And somebody did, this was brilliant, this. Someone was playing as Diva. Her ultimate was ready. And activated it, and then the Symmetra activated her teleport and teleported it straight into the opposition base. I thought, nice. Love stuff like that. I thought it was a great game, Overwatch, and then I don't know. I'm going to download it and have a blast. I've got to call off for a bit. No worries, man. Thank you so much again for popping in, Coob. I'll catch you next time. I'll be doing these every Monday and Friday now. The Black Box series is done, so. Yeah. Right, 139. I think what I'm going to do. Best luck with both drawn and Overwatch 2. Cheers, my friend. I'll let you know how they go. Yeah, things tend to download very slowly on my PC, but that's because of my hard drive, I think. So if I set it off tonight, I mean, I wouldn't be able to play it tonight anyway. So yeah, I'll set it off now. But again, thank you for all the likes and shares and everything that people are doing on the socials. Excuse me, always appreciate it. I've only been going for an hour and 10 minutes. It feels like longer than that. So what, we're on 7:30? Is that where we are? Yeah, today's been one of those days where I have felt hella defeated. And there's so many days like that when I've got a stream to do. And I'm just like, oh, I really can't be bothered with the day. Because everything that comes before it, it's like a slog where I've got just so many other things that I've had to do. And I just want to sit down, but I'm like, no. You know, this is what you need to be doing. But the thing is, as soon as I get into it, I'm fine. It's just the dread of sitting down with it. If you know what I mean. Where was I? Yeah. Right, what I'm going to do as well, I'm going to make sure I actually do the thumbnail and the social media spread directly after this, because that's what led to me faffing about for ages. Somehow I have RITM balls on. I get like that. I've got At the Drive-In. Is it Poison who sing that? At the Drive-In. It's from Scrubs. I've got that episode of Scrubs playing in my head for some reason. It's the one where there's a patient that requests it, but Dr. Kelso denies it. Carla plays it anyway. She gets a bollocking for doing it, so her and Ted end up singing it to the patient. He's in a coma, I think. Is Bulls on Parade the one from Guitar Hero 3? Because you do the battle with, I forget the guy's name. Is it Mike something? The guitar legend. That you can battle it out with. Just having a minute's breaks. A minute break, folks. I've done well for an hour 20. I've done all right, I think. I believe so, yeah. Yeah, I've been right back into Clone Hero. Spent so many hours on it at uni. I stopped playing it because they're older games. I've got them all on PlayStation 2 and Xbox 360. When you try and play them on modern tellies, it's off. Like the what do you call it? Like the video sync is off. Like it doesn't line up with the sound properly. So I found it really hard to. I just thought I can't play it, and I've like messed with the settings and when you try and calibrate it, but you can never line it up. It's either the video's off or the sound's off. You can never calibrate it properly. I think it's because of the, what do you call it? The frames per second on the telly. But downloading Clone Hero on my PC has made all those problems go away, and I'm having an absolute blast playing it. There's a little video I put up on my TikTok of me jamming out to, I think it was Gemini from Guitar Hero 2. I'm just gonna slide this over slightly. Can I do it? I've got this really stupid setup on for TikTok. So I've got like this phone is on a phone stand, which is on like a plastic box, which is on my pens, which is on a book, and then two. I'll show you on TikTok. Look, but that's my little setup for my TikTok. Just because it's the hello wifey. I'm just showing. That's my missus there, Danny. Danny. I'm just showing the lovely people of TikTok my stupid setup, but that's what I've drawn so far. But I need to find a better way to set this up. There you go. I'm a guitar hero. Get off. Oh man, my bloody shoulder. Every time I draw, I'm just old and decrepit. Decos, thank you so much for the like. Appreciate it. So I have to do that because I can't see the name clearly because the white of the paper kind of covers up the name. But thank you again for the like. I really appreciate it. Hopefully I get some people hop in from the For You page bit. Yeah. yeah, the old For You page, if you get a load of likes, it is meant to show up more on your For You page. I'm still not entirely sure if it's true. There's a video I saved on TikTok of somebody explaining the system. I think I said this last time, where in your first 200 views, so you automatically get between 200 and 300 views, for every like you get is 1 point. For every subscribe off the back of it was 2 points. I forget what the others were. I think watching the video all the way through was the maximum amount of points. I think a share was 3 points or whatever. And if you get to 500 points off your first 200 views, it gets boosted again to 1,000. Then you've got another threshold to meet. And if you meet that threshold, it gets boosted to whatever the next one is. Is it 5,000, whatever? Again, I don't know how true that is. I don't know if that's the way it works, but I thought it was an interesting little video that somebody put out. I mean, I guess it's not necessarily the worst way to do it, but I don't know. Just figuring out. I had a moan about this like early on when I was streaming. I had a moan about algorithms and shit. And I can't figure it out. That noise you can hear in the background is my son kicking the shit out of a football out back. I always get nervous when he plays footy out back. Oh, cheers, Babs. Cheers for liking and sharing. You can give the likes a proper spam. Wear your finger out on it, go on. Yeah, I always get nervous when my son plays footy out the back. I always picture it here like a car window getting put through. I'm like, fuck's sake. Oh, I've just put idiot. I've done something wrong. It's fine, but put a dot in the wrong place. What a divvy. How's she looking? Yeah, I think once I've done this right side, what are we on, an hour and a half, dead on. Yeah, when I've kind of done this right side, I might do a little bit down there, over here. I'm very happy with this one. Because I just started drawing, I didn't think about it or think what pattern did I do before, I just drew. Excuse me, I think my drawings tend to work out better that way. Oh, nearly up to 1,000 likes. Yeah, baby. Right, where to go with this? So that's... I'll move this a little bit back. I've still got an original drawing that I started that I've not. There you go, that's better. I can see everything there. What was it? 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, I can imagine anyway. Something else popped up. Sounds like you need a break from life, my friend. But I hear that. Oh boy, do I hear that. Is in fact true. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I try and work out. Sometimes I fail. I tend to go for the chocolate bar instead of the dumbbell. Yeah, no, I hear that, my friend. I can relate to that all too well. But I want to do anything else with this. Let me just check it out on the 1.9k. Thank you so much. It looks a little lopsided here. Yeah, that sounds about right. It's sort of stress, isn't it? It just always takes its toll, doesn't it? Yeah, I like that. That kind of shape there. If you're feeling glum, vote 31. Rather be part of the vote. I don't know what you are referring to there, my friends. This is a strange one, this. I don't know, because I quite like it as it is, I don't know if I'm going to do a background for this. Let's have a look at my other pictures, see if we can draw inspiration. Yeah, I don't know. Excuse me, that's disgusting. Oh, Vault before that Vault. Yeah, sorry, that was a reference I should have got, to be honest. Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. So I'm just having a look at what to do with this background. Do I dot it again? I don't know. I did the dots on the last one, didn't I? Ah, was I near the desk? Ah, that hurts. I've seen, wifey. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. 2.6k. Yes, thank you so much for the likes. I don't know how long it takes to kick in, like after you like and then it starts popping up on people's For You. Like, I've had a few times where I'll start to get people coming in right at the end, just before I'm gonna shoot off. I don't know, folks. TikTok stream is popping off. I honestly don't know how to do this. Do I need a background, do you think? What do you think, guys? You think I need a background on this one? I kind of feel like I do, but I'm not sure. I really don't know. I'm just sat here doing nothing, twiddling my fucking thumbs here. I don't know. I really can't make up my mind. Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do. Yeah. Yeah, what I want to do is capture, so you know the bits in between. My thought process is this. The sort of darker line and the close lines in between kind of have that. That's kind of my thought process here. Because I've not done anything like that yet, so that's what I'm thinking of. If that makes sense. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, I think I really like that. Nothing too over the top. I think I'm going to leave that there. That's another one in the bag, folks. I keep burping, that's rank, sorry. No wonder people aren't joining my stream, keep fucking burping at them. Oh, I'm going to leave that there, though. Oh, Solanderfall, thank you so much for the heart. I've just seen that. I really appreciate that, thank you so much. Yeah, it always seems to be at the end. How long have we been on for? An hour, 107, an hour, just shy of an hour 40. But that's a good place to leave it. I didn't quite know how to finish that off, but I think kind of taking the innards of this and then maybe bringing it out. But yeah, that's the final. You can see that on TikTok. And there's the final one. That's number 42 in the bag. 78 to go. All of these, look. All of them. So I've done all of these. Are done. And I've done one. Or two of those, technically. So I've got all these. And then all of them to do. So, yeah. Long way to go. But I'm doing 2 a week now. So sometimes even 3 a week. So hopefully get rattled through them as quickly as possible. But yeah, no, thank you so much to everyone who popped in. Coob, Dead Handoonie, Visual Vendetta. I hope you got home safely because you were driving, if I remember rightly. Thank you for all the likes. Fantastic. Thank you so much, guys. Danny, that's my wife. Thank you so much for all the likes, Bebs. Appreciate it, and thank you so much, Solanderfall, for the flaming heart. I really appreciate that. But thank you for everyone popping in. I'm going to start looking into setting up shop this week, and I'm going to be doing a tour because now that I've caught up with all the shares, so I'm going to be touring this book here this week. Hopefully tomorrow, I'll do a tour of this book in full, and I'll do some commentary on it. It'll be as a video, and I'll direct you to that. I've also got an original piece there that I've started, but I've kind of rushed into that one. It was mainly I really wanted to get to grips with the new sketchbook that I've got and see how the paper feels and stuff like that. But I'm gonna maybe live stream some scrapbooking to try and flesh out some ideas to finish that with. But yeah, so that's what's coming this week, hopefully. So stay tuned for all of that. The next time I'll be live on YouTube and TikTok in this sense, I'll be doing another one of these on Friday. The next colour is I don't know how you pronounce it. Is it mauve, whatever you pronounce it. So it's 219. This one here, that's next. So I hope to see you all Friday. Enjoy your week, and I'll be in and out of streams all through the week, so I hope to see you then. But until then, have a good one, and I'll catch you